everyone, this is Cross My DNA, and welcome to my first ever Minecraft tutorial. So I decided to make a tutorial of a glass-bottomed pool because I haven't really seen one that I liked that much, and I use this in my build for a mansion that I'm working on actually. So let us get started here. So what you're going to need is, you're going to need a block of quartz, quartz stairs, just some grass, stone, either gold or diamond ore, it's up to you, glowstone, flint and steel, and TNT. So obviously in creative mode you have access to all of these things. So we're just going to start. It's going to be a pretty small pool because I don't want to take a ton of time, digging out everything, but it's going to be a 10 by 16. So we're just going to go ahead and count out 10 blocks. 1, 2, so 10 that way, and then 16, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then just connect it on the other side. I wasn't actually counting that. Okay, we'll just connect it this way. So we're just going to set up the basis of our pool this way. We're going to dig down 3 deep. Oh, that was too many. So 3 deep. All the way around. I don't have, what is it called? I don't have single player commands installed on this. It would probably be a lot easier if you did. But so for the sake of this tutorial, I'm probably going to be cutting out a lot of these just kind of grindy, filling in and deletion parts. But this is pretty easy to do, so. Okay, so that's what we have so far. And then we're going to take our core block of quartz and then just start filling that in. I found a new technique of filling in water, which I thought was a lot easier than what I had previously done, so I'm going to share that with you guys once it's time to fill in the water, but we'll do that towards the end. So this is what we have so far. It's still all filled in, obviously. We're going to make some room for the stairs as well. So if we have a 2 block of stairs right in the middle, just get rid of those. And then we're going to go 2 other blocks deep on each side, and then just fill these in. And so we didn't really need to do these yet, but that's alright. The stairs, and we're just going to add those like that. And this pool is only going to be 2 blocks deep, and then the floor. Normally I would make it either 3 or 4 blocks deep, but for the sake of this tutorial I'm going to kind of skip all that just because it takes a long time to empty out all these blocks. So what we're going to do now is we're going to cut out this next inside row here, but then leave the middle row there, like the top layer of all the middle there. So this is going to help when we fill in the water later. Let's just get out of flying mode for a second. So then all the way around, we're just going to go ahead and get rid of all of these. So once we have this, what we're going to go ahead and do is delete everything but the middle space of blocks, which can be kind of difficult. It shouldn't be that bad. So you have 1 down, and then you want to get rid of the bottom row as well. And you can do all of this after you fill in the water if you want. I find it easier this way though. Let's just get down here. So this is what we're left with. And so now we are going to also need, I forgot to mention earlier, the white stained glass. You can do this with with the regular painted glass, but I like the white better because I think it looks a lot cleaner. I don't really like the blue lines of the glass. I think that's kind of weird and it makes it look pretty awkward. So this is when we're going to start filling in our bottom. Just fill that in all the way around. And we're going to finish the bottom of the floor later, actually. So let's just do the rest of that. And then now we're going to actually work on the underneath of it. So the reason I wanted to do a glass bottom pool rather was because I think it just looks really cool. And underneath I would like to do like a shimmering kind of gold cave. So what you're going to do is count out a couple blocks this way. Probably 3 should be enough. And then if your pool is this size, you want to go 8 blocks down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you want to do 13 blocks forward. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let me just actually grab some torches really quickly too. So we can see what we're doing here. And this is where you want to place your TNT. And then if you're down this far, if you're down 8 down and 13 across and you're in dirt, you should be fine. If you're in stone or anything else, it'll be a little bit harder to blow up, so you might need to do more of these. But one of these should be enough. Actually grab my torches again. Yep, didn't mean to throw it. Okay, let's grab that really quickly. Just light up the place a little bit. And then if you'll see, we are right underneath our pool. So now we can go ahead and fill in the rest of the blocks here. Don't need that anymore, so we should be good with that. Okay, so now we have our whole glass floor finished. And we can start filling in our cavern here with diamonds and whatever else we want. It doesn't really matter what the TNT explosion looks like. We're going for a kind of natural look here, so it doesn't have to be like absolutely perfect or anything. So I'm just gonna kind of break some more of these blocks. You do want to get rid of at least everything underneath your glass floor here, because if you don't, it's gonna look kind of awkward, and you're just gonna be staring down into dirt or whatever. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start adding our gold ore and glowstone. So we just kind of want to dot this around sporadically. Whatever you think looks good, it's kind of, you know, completely up to you. I've also done this with diamonds, and that looks pretty cool too. But I kind of want to keep, since the glowstone is yellow, I kind of want to keep that same feel. So you can see it's starting to come together. You don't really have to worry about the entrance for right now. We're gonna fix that up later, you know, once we're completely done editing everything in here. So I think that looks pretty good for the golds. Maybe a couple more down here. Yeah, that should be good. So you can do more or less depending on what you want. And now we're just going to sporadically place some glowstone in here as well. You don't really need as much glowstone as anything else, just because it does get pretty bright, obviously. You don't really need a ton of it. Oops. So that should be good enough for the glowstone for right now. And this step is totally optional. I'm gonna go ahead and replace all of these dirt and grass blocks with stone, just so it looks a little bit cleaner. I don't really want all of this like brown in here with my nice like gray and gold scheme I have going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and just replacing the visible ones. There's really no need to go in and refill everything. So we just finished filling this entire cavern here with stone, and I think it looks so much better than just having all the dirt everywhere. You can do really any other material you want, but I do like how the stone looks since it does match the gold and kind of the glowstone. Not really, but it's close enough. So I think I'm just going to add another piece of gold right in here somewhere, just to kind of make it all nice and even. Alrighty. So I should just switch that up. Cool. So now we're just going to add some torches just for some final effects here. Let's just go with 3 spaces in on this side and on the edge. And this we should be able to go maybe 3 in there. Okay, so that's going to be it for the inside of our cavern here. So let's go ahead and get back to the surface, and we can finish filling this with water. If I could find the exit, there it is. So to close this off, we're just going to add 1 piece of glowstone and 1 piece of diamond. It's easy enough. And actually get out of the hole. Fill that in with some grass, and there we go. So now to add the water. Just get one of these in case we mess up with something. What you're going to do is just add it in the corner, and then on all of these blocks right here. Just make sure you're filling in everything around like this, because we do want it to be still water. It doesn't want to be, we don't want it to be flowing water of any kind. Oopsies. Okay, sweet. So now we can just go ahead and get rid of all these blocks, and it will just automatically fill in the rest with water. I haven't found a good workaround for these stairs yet. It does do this kind of weird running water thing where it doesn't fill it in all the way. I've tried making stairs with slabs and kind of everything else really. It just doesn't seem to work with any of the half blocks. You can just switch out for regular blocks, but then you can't really get out, so I mean, unless you're flying, you can't get out. So I think it looks fine just like that, you know, to be able to fly around. So let's take a look and see what we have. So from the above view, this is what you get, a nice look into the bottom of our little golden glowstone cavern here. And just for the full effect, just switch it to nighttime. And there we go. So if you want to kind of add to the ambiance of this a little bit, you can add some like faux tiki torches. So with just some oak fence and torches. And just add these in all the corners. And there we have it. You have a really kind of snazzy, fancy underground glass pool. Another thing you can do if you want is add a diving board. Since I made my pool an even number of blocks so I could get the stairs the way that I wanted them to be, the diving board is going to either have to be off-center or on one of the sides. Or you can do an alternative, which I found works, kind of cool, is you can do 2 diving boards. And for this you'll just need the quartz blocks and the slab and also some ladders. So you just do 2 up and then 4 up and then go out 2 for the short diving board, and then 3 for the big one. And then just put some ladders on both sides. And there you have it. This would look this would look better on a larger pool since those are kind of towering, over everything else. But I think it looks pretty good for, what it is. And if you want to see how it looks like diving off, that would be the small one. And then the large one be like this. So this is the actual view underneath what you look at once you're in the pool. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this Minecraft tutorial. If you have any other suggestions or things that you'd like to see me try and build at least, let me know in the comments below. Also, if you like this video, let me know. That would greatly help so I can, keep doing more things and see what you guys like to see. So thank you all so much, and I will see all of you in the next video.